everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I hope you're all doing well. So, in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at your August, the month of August. Just know that all of my videos are completely timeless. So, even if you're listening to this video in the future or in the later future, then it will resonate, hopefully, for you. So, for the month of August, we're going to be looking at three piles and we're going to be looking at your predictions. It's going to have a certain format, which I have here written down in my book. But before we begin, I'd like to just say thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Abstract Medicine here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. I also want to say that if you'd like a private reading with me, a private shamanic healing session, or if you'd just like to tip me, or if you would like to just find out about your person of interest using the love notes, it's about 15 minutes, pre-recorded reading, you can also book directly on the website. Okay. There's also going to be some yoga involved here too. This is going to be some yoga that will release trauma and tension. So please just bear that in mind whenever you are also practicing yoga or any activity that is more physical than usual. Please just make sure that you are looking after your body and that you're not pushing yourself too far into a position or out of a position, even. So, the planetary forecast and energies are we have Venus in retrograde currently now, and that's going through retrograde period through to the 3rd of September. So, expect love being the main factor in August and throughout the first couple of weeks of September, I would say. I would say it's about reviewing your love life and reviewing what love means to you, what you feel you deserve, and what you need to also let go of with regard to romantic love, and maybe even a look into your love attachments or even your love languages. Okay. Venus is also the ruler of the signs of Libra and Taurus. It is also exalted in Pisces. So I would say if you have those signs predominantly in your natal astrological chart, in your tropical or in your Eastern or Vedic astrology, then this is going to be of a profound time for you, the month of August, with regard to your love life and the factors that I mentioned earlier. We also have Venus, that is the ruler of money and abundance. I would say also the ruler of your home and beauty. So you're going to be looking at how you present yourself in your career, but also how you look at your um, how you wish to be seen as well, is what I would say. Sorry, just one moment. I'm just doing a technical thing. So that's what I'm saying is that there could be some changes with regard to how you make money, how you spend money. I would say also what's of your invested interest. So you're going to start looking at how you value the people in your life, how you value your abundance, how you value things that are of a material nature, your physical home, your assets. I also do see that money is going to be something that you're going to be looking into with regards to your career as well. So it's a career that is it making you feel valued? Is it a career that's making you feel loved? Is it a career that makes you feel beautiful as well, or seen or attractive? I do see that there's going to be some changes with regard to your career and your life purpose in general, where you get to actually exude more love in your life, also in your career. For those of you who are creatives, this is a wonderful time to really review and look at how you're bringing light and beauty into the world as well, I would say. As a reader, this is what I'm picking up on. We also have Chiron in retrograde as well. So Chiron in retrograde is Chiron is the wounded healer. So it would be interesting to have a look and see where you have Chiron in your chart. Um, and just go to an app of your choosing. Just download an app of your choosing and see where your Chiron is, and see how this is going to be affecting you specifically throughout this period. We have Chiron in retrograde in Aries as well. So for me, Aries is the ruler of business. It's also an authoritarian figure. It's also the main masculine in your life, the main male in your life. It's also taking charge. It's also being in control. I would also say that Aries is someone who may not necessarily be so emotive. So you've got Venus in retrograde and then Chiron in retrograde, where maybe your emotions are going to be tested, maybe even particularly with someone who is an authoritarian figure like a boss or a father figure or even a father. There could also be some healing with regard to a father or a masculine in your life as well. The wounded healer with Chiron is Sagittarius energy for me, because it's the energy of the centaur. So it's about how you are able to teach your pains and heal others through the pains that you have learnt along your way. Saturn is also in retrograde too. So we have Saturn who rules Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn. So for me, Capricorn is about being tenacious and being consistent and really working towards your goals. And Capricorn is the energy of being committed and really just being very deliberate and focused with what you wish to achieve, and never giving up and not looking back is what I'm hearing as well. So we have Saturn in retrograde. It would be interesting to see where you have Capricorn in your chart, or where your Saturn is placed in your chart too. I feel like there could be some conflict. I know that there's an issue as well with, I'm not an astrologer, but I would say that there's an issue as well with Saturn and Pisces at this time too. So there could be something about that too, about those planetary changes as well, and see how that affects you. Now, the energy of Pisces is the dreamer, is the romantic, is the creative, is the natural psychic, is also the sign that adopts all of the energies of all of the signs in the zodiac chart, regardless if you are in Vedic astrology or in Western astrology. It doesn't matter. So we have Saturn. So Saturn is someone or the energy of reality check. It's the energy of the status quo. It's the energy of paying your taxes. It's the energy of being very committed to doing things in the physical world and the material world. And it's kind of also a wake-up call as well. If you use the energy of Saturn in the right way, it can actually help you realize your dreams, as long as you stay committed, is what I'm hearing. We also have Pluto in retrograde through to the 10th of October. So it would be interesting to see where you're also healing some past issues, maybe even some trauma as well from your past. Pluto is also the energy or the planet that goes very, very deep. Yes, it is the smallest planet in our solar system. There's debate about whether it is called a planet or not, but there's some issues here, I would say, that could be coming up with some far distant pains, again, which is sort of marrying with the energy of Chiron as well. So, you know, Pluto is also the sister planet to Mars. We have Chiron in retrograde, where in Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So there could also be some conflict. Mars is the planet of arguments, of conflict, of war, of masculinity in general. So there could be some sort of healing or deep wound healing from something that you may have put an end to with Pluto. Is the death energy as well. So it could be something that you've put an end to a relationship, or maybe something is resurfacing from your past that you thought had ended. And these are the energies that are going to come through to October 10th. There's also a blue moon as well. So we have two full moons in the month of August. So we have the 1st and the 31st of August. So the 1st of August is going to be a full moon, and there's going to be another full moon on the 31st of August. So lots of changes here, lots of planetary situations changing here. Just know that you get to be good to yourself, and you get to pamper yourself and look after yourself, and Just make sure that you're looking after you and everything else will follow. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the August predictions and we're going to have a look at your pile. Okay, so we're going to be looking at your pile. We're going to be seeing the energies for each pile. We're going to be looking at your main energy, the general energy, the general vibe. We're going to be looking at what to expect. We're also going to be looking at your health and well-being, your home life, your finances and your career, as well as your love life and relationships. Okay, and if we need some clarifiers, extra cards, we will do that too. Okay, so now you'll be able to see that there are 3 cards to look at, 3 piles to look at. If you'd like to take some time to meditate on your pile, you can do that. If you would like to listen to all of the piles, you can also do that. Or if you want to listen to 1 or 2 piles or 1 pile, you can do that too. The information for each pile, the timestamps are going to be down below in the comment section. If you would like to practice yoga with me as well, you can do that too, and just listen to all of the piles if you like. Just please make sure to look after your body, your mind, and your soul as always. So with that being said, we're going to be going ahead with the piles, and we're going to go straight into the yoga as well. Okay, right. So, pile 1. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So, for you, pile 1, we have the owl. So we have the owl for you, pile 1. There's some sort of wisdom here that's coming up for you. Maybe the month of August is going to be a very I'm hearing teachable moments. So it's going to be a month of teachable moments, I'm hearing, or something that you're going to be learning for the month of August is going to be something that you could be imparting to students of yours, or even maybe you're going to a mentor for the month of August, or of course, whenever you're tuning into this video. So I'm also picking up on the energy of Virgo and the energy of Taurus as well. Let's have a look at the World Unknown Archetypes cards by Kim Krantz for the Oracle for you, pile 1 for the month of August, or whenever you're tuning into this reading. All right. Thank you for pressing the like button as well and subscribing to Abstract Medicine here as well. Okay, so we have the card of the unseen. The unseen is the energy of something that you're not seeing right now. I do feel like it's going to be a very reflective month for you. Pile 1 for the month of August. Let's have a look at the archetypes cards. Let's just have a general overview. There's an eye in the middle of this card. I do feel like you're going to be looking inwards for the month of August. It's going to be a very reflective time and a very, again, teachable moment, I'm hearing. So it's the energy of learning something new or gaining wisdom in something. So it says here, the spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence. Though it rallies our attention time and time again, the energy of the unseen may come in many forms. A compelling dream, a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near, the eternal is present. The doorway between worlds is ajar. Listen. The sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. Clairvoyant guidance, whispers of wisdom, that's in the light. Dark looming energy, unwillingness to forgive, that's in the dark. King Hamlet, the three fates, the shining, are points where you can go deeper. Guidance comes in many forms. Don't expect it to be glittery or comfortable. The spirit world speaks the truth. Sometimes it soothes, and sometimes it burns. Being graced by the unseen is a gift. Treat it kindly. Allow yourself to be seen by eternal eyes. So I do see that there's going to be some deep healing, deep reflection for you for the month of August, or of course, whenever you're tuning into this video. You're going to be doing a lot of self-reflection and you're going to be going inwards. I would say pile 1. Now let's have a look at your Shaman's Dream Oracle card by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid. I'm just shuffling the cards. Let's get one card, please. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, and the light for pile 1 for the month of August. Thank you so much. What's the main general energy? We have skywriting and we have the fates. There's definitely a big change taking place for you for the month of August, pile 1. We have the energy of runes here. So for those of you who work with runes, you could gain some further insights. We also have the number 49 here. So we have 49. So that's the temperance energy with number 14, that if you add 9 and 4 together. I also see that Sagittarius energy here is coming in strong, where you're going to be gaining wisdom. This is also the energy of Chiron, which I mentioned at the very beginning at the intro, the energy of the wounded healer as well. So you're going to be healing something maybe that you had felt or had experienced on a holiday, or maybe something about you going on holiday for this month where you're going to be experiencing this trauma or pain that's coming up for air once more and for good. I'm hearing for it to be cleansed. Skywriting is also about looking upwards into the sky. Maybe you're going to be looking at doing some meditation or some mindful practices for this month. Okay, so let's have a look at the skywriting card before we look at the tarot, okay? The fates. That which we cannot change, non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just that your path, with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked, this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear. As you look ahead into the potential of the future, yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, you're facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of your life, with all your heart and soul. Your success is surely written in the stars. in order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. Okay, so there's definitely something here with both cards, the unseen and the skywriting card, where you're doing things measure for measure. You're addressing your destiny and kind of actually taking the bull by the horns here so that you can navigate out of pain by readdressing the past in the present moment so that you can make way for wonderful, incredible experiences for your near future, I'm hearing. But you have to face your shadow, essentially. All right, pole one. Okay, pole one. I'm also picking up on Aries energy here as well. It's about taking a leap of faith. All right, so let's have a look now at the tarot. What to expect, or sorry, what's your main general energy? 2 cards, please, Spirit. Main energy, I'm just shuffling the cards. The first card came out was the Ace of Pentacles, and the second card that came out is the Fool. Exactly. It's exactly what I was mentioning. So you've got good times. The general messages are good time for diet and exercise, physical self-improvement and beauty. The tarot is also saying here with the Ace of Pentacles that there is money and material possessions that come easily. There's also success, financially speaking, in the material world. There are projects here which will grow and prosper for you, Pal One, for the month of August. Trust in your own instincts and your ideas, Pile One. Others will also help you, so also make sure to accept their help. Receive love, I'm hearing, and receive an open receive with open hands and open arms and open hearts. I'm hearing for you who picked Pile One. People support. There's also your availability to rely on your friends and family for support, I'm hearing as well for you, Pile One. With the Fool card, there's a major shift taking place for you. You are unpredictable, open, spontaneous, and adventurous. The energy of adventure is coming in again, Pile One. So there's the energy of travel here, or taking a trip so that you can actually get clear and get grounded, so that you can look to the stars, look to the sky for healing and for insights from spirit. We have you being free of responsibility, taking a leap of faith, free of responsibility by choice, and you don't like restrictions, which is fine. So I feel like you're a bit of a rebel. You don't like to be told what to do. You don't like rules. You're a bit of a rule breaker, and this is fine. But there's also the energy of being grounded. So it's the energy of responsibility, as well as unleashing maybe something into the world that is actually going to be making a change in the world. This could be a project that is rule breaking, groundbreaking as well, that will be launched. The Fool card signifies the start of a new phase of your life. So trust in your own ideas and plans, no matter what others may say about you, or whatever people may say just generally about your projects or even your decisions. Just do what you need to do, I'm hearing. Let's have a look now for what to expect for the month of August for Pile One. You're going into territory here as well with the Unseen and the Fool card, where you're not really sure where you're going, but you know you need to go. So this could be metaphorically, this can also be physically, where you're going somewhere, but you're not sure how it's going to pan out, how it's going to work out, or where you're going to go, but you know you just have to book a flight or book a train or just plan a journey. Obviously plan ahead when you're driving, but it's also kind of surrendering to the experience as well. Okay, so let's have a look now. So what to expect? We have the Moon card, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Magician. Okay, so 3 cards came out. So your personal faith and your ethics will be tested. It is hard to think clearly. Now, this could actually be taking place during the first of the month, the 1st of August and the 31st of August, where there's going to be deep self-reflection. Fears could be coming up. The 1st and the 31st are full moons as well, stages. There's also, I forgot to mention in the intro, that there's the 8-8 portal. So there's Lionsgate energy as well coming in. So you could be addressing some shadow or some fears, or maybe even a truth could be coming up to the surface, maybe from someone from your past, or maybe a truth from spirit is coming up in order to be revealed. This could be done through the tarot, through healing, through shamanic practices, through writing, through creativity, or even someone sends you a message with the truth. Okay, so pay attention to that the first week of August, or even in the end of August. Okay, so your personal faith and ethics will be tested. It is hard to think clearly. You are confused and easily distracted, so make sure that you are staying focused. Fear and anxiety haunts your thoughts. There could also be some paranoia here. Secret enemies, so watch out for that, or watch out for them. Deception as well could be coming up, so you're going to be paying attention to this, or at least this is what's coming up to the surface from deep below. I'm also picking up on Scorpio energy here. Your security is at risk, so make sure that you are looking after your finances. But I actually see that this is about you paying attention to your intuition, so that you feel safe, and that you make sure that you always pay attention to your intuition, so that your safety is always of a priority. Don't ever doubt your intuition, Pile 1. Your friends or family may be in danger. Bad luck for you, or bad luck for those you love. So this is something that could be coming up for the surface before this actually physically transpires. So maybe this is you as a healer. We have the moon energy here. The moon card is also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So the natural psychics of the zodiac. So this could be you actually imparting this knowledge, so that you're telling your friends, your family, look, watch out for this event, or maybe make sure to not travel on this day, etc. Or you're keeping an eye on them, so that there isn't any bad luck. Maybe even in their finances, you're kind of giving them a heads up. Pile 1. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands. Your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled. Hard work and careful planning resulting in glorious success. I also feel like a lot of you who don't resonate with the first message about the moon and about fears and bad luck, I actually feel like this could also be a past energy that you're letting go of. This could have taken place over a year. So you've had bad luck, or a string of bad luck in your past, and actually now you're moving into an energy of good luck, and you're moving into an energy of victory and fulfillment. There's also hard work and careful planning resulting in glorious success, and maybe even possible fame, public recognition and honor. Picking up on Sagittarius here as well, again with 6 of Wands, maybe even Leo energy. So if you're dealing with those signs, or the signs that I have been picking up on, just take a note of that. Please also press the like button, subscribe to Abstract Medicine here on YouTube, and also make a comment if you feel guided to. Thank you so much, and kindness. You're bursting with pride, but avoid arrogance as well. Financial rewards for hard work. We have a clarifier here with the Magician energy, so we have Gemini energy as well as Virgo. So if you're dealing with these signs, then make sure that you are not being manipulated as well. So just be careful, just make sure that you are being selfish in a good way, and make sure that you're not being manipulative or being manipulated by another. You may also be selfish and manipulative in a relentless pursuit of money as well, because we also have the Ace of Pentacles at the beginning of your reading. You attempt to control or deceive others, possibly. You don't recognize good opportunities when you see them. Lack of clear thinking. You refuse to accept your reality of the situation. No control over bad luck. So again, the energy of bad luck here, but it will eventually go away. Indecision, anxiety, and distraction plague you. So it might be a good idea for you to actually let go of these energies, or even enemies that bring about this energy of bad luck, bad juju. People who are manipulative. It's time to turn the card around. It's time to take control over your life here, and take a leap into a new direction here with the Fool card. So you're well suited for business, so that you're well suited for science and high-tech fields, so that you are a risk taker, so that you do achieve success. Just make sure that you're not overachieving. Overachievement is also coming from a place of childhood where you weren't feeling loved or recognized or appreciated from your family, your parents, or even your siblings. So this is something you're going to be reflecting on. You're flexible and creative for the month of August. There's determination, strength, as well as your personality will overcome problems and even bad luck as well. So take charge and take action. So this is a card of personal power. All right, Pearl One. Let's have a look now at your health and well-being, your home life as well. 2 cards, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. We had the Devil card in reverse. You know, I don't read reversals, but I'm going to read this card in reverse. We have the inability to make decisions. So again, we have the month of August. You're needing to take time out and reflect and go inwards in order to make an important choice or be focused so that you can get some clearing, maybe even do some meditation so that you're able to get clear and make the right choice here. Make sure that you're not being tempted by the wrong choice here. The Devil card is Saturnian energy. Remember, I did speak about Capricorn and Saturn at the very beginning. So you may wish to listen to the intro again as well. Looking for an easy score or get rich quick scheme shows weak character and a lack of determination. Make sure that you're not around people who are like that, who are manipulative, controlling, cruel, or sadistic as well. Make sure that you're paying attention to your money as well, because there could be some money troubles too taking place. Maybe this is something you're going to be healing. There's also the energy of greed and materialism, as well as a selfish person maybe around you. This could be a Capricorn, Gemini, or even a Virgo. This could also be yourself, that you're, making sure that you're keeping yourself in check and accountable here, that you're not being greedy or materialistic or selfish in a bad way. There's disregard for others possibly as well. Beware of someone who tries to control you. As I said before, you're caught in an unhealthy situation. This could even be a relationship. In terms of your health, the people that you surround yourself with take a big chunk or have a massive contributing factor to your health and your well-being. So make sure that you are around people who are healing. There's also this is also a card of sexual perversity as well as dark secrets as well. There's also addiction here of all kinds, maybe even overspending, maybe even indulgence of substance as well, compulsions, judging people as well. So make sure that you're not doing that for the month of August. Again, this is a heads up so that you don't fall into those traps or energies as well. Make sure that you are valuing yourself and valuing others, and make sure that you're not just being vain on your personal appearance, because that's also Venus energy in the shadow, remember, in the intro. So make sure that you're looking after yourself, checking yourself that you're not falling into the shadow of vanity, greed, overindulgence. We have the Four of Pentacles. So there's also an inheritance here, gift or large sum of money coming in for you. There's also maybe even possessiveness and selfishness. So make sure that you are, again, releasing people from your life who hold those energies. There's also you looking after yourself and maybe just taking a time away from the world, maybe even not partaking in physical intimacy as well. So also try not to control others as well. There's also a creative goal coming in here as well that's going to be making you feel very financially and also healthy as well and abundant. All right, so let's have a look now. Your finances and career. Generally speaking, I would say your home life is about your relationships and about getting rid of people who are actually toxic. We have the Page of Wands. So I do see there's a new creative pursuit taking place for you for the month of August. There's a nature lover here as well. This is a career that is going to be making you feel very fulfilled. This is an energy about being courageous here. Okay, I'm sort of running out of time. It's quite a long reading. I feel like a lot of you have picked Pearl One. Let's have a look. One more card. Yeah, and I do see that there's going to be a creative goal and project which is going to be helping you feel more complete as well. There's also the energy of financial success for the month of August as well, because you've completed hard work, and money doesn't necessarily mean happiness, but it does help. And there's something here of a job well done. So congratulations for sticking to it, and maybe even ignoring the naysayers as well. You feel really alive and excited about the future as well. I'm hearing here about your career in particular. There's also a period of freedom and new choices beginning here with regards to your career. So this could also be the energy of actually you moving towards a new career or a new role or an advancement in your job place as well. I do see you letting go of grief emotional pain and depression as well, if you've been dealing with that. I feel for you here. I'm really sorry that you've been going through that. Just keep letting go of guilt, maybe even regret, and make sure that you do forgive others and forgive yourself as well. Let go of shame as well. Okay, these are deep wounds here, right? Part one. There's also sleepless nights that you're getting rid of as well. So you're moving into a time of less anguish and worry and more fulfillment and peaceful sleep as well, which is beautiful. Now let's have a look at your love life, pile one. Okay. I'm going to use a psychic tarot for your love life, pile one. I do feel that you've been through really dark times. Let's have a look at your love life, pile one, angels, ancestors, guides. Beautiful. So again, we have the energy of destiny and fate. We have number 10 and destiny. We have conflict and defeat with number 5. And we have stand your ground with number 7. At the bottom of the deck, we have truth, which is the judgment card, number 20. So I actually see that you've moved into a new portal, even maybe a new relationship recently, or you're entering into a new relationship that is more truthful. You could also be dealing with legal matters with regards to your relationships as well. Maybe this is maybe even work related, but I do see that you're moving on from something that was very difficult. You're entering a new portal of change where there's going to be truth and balance as well. You could be dealing with a Libra as well. With destiny here, I do see that your luck is changing. You know, remember that what I said about bad luck earlier in the reading, these are pointers with how you can actually remove yourself of bad luck. I'm giving you a heads up here, okay? I do see a lot of you are psychics, pile one. So I do see you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm giving you the heads up so that you can give yourself the heads up for the month of August, as well as give others the heads up for any, you know, negativity that could be coming their way. I'm also saying that you're protecting yourself as well from, you know, bad vibes, bad juju, you know, people that are casting spells on you in a negative way as well. I do see that you're going to be feeling more protected. I also feel for a lot of you, Pearl One, you've dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of conflict, a lot of people who have made you feel defeated, and people that have wronged you, people that have, you know, crossed your personal space, in particular with regard to physical intimacy. I do see that you are going to be standing your ground, and I do see that your luck is changing. I do feel like these are things that you already know, but I feel like you're going to kind of leave them behind and leave them dead and buried, I'm hearing. So the pains are going to be dead and buried. Okay. I do see that there is someone entering your life, but I feel like this is a secret from spirit at the moment, because it's an energy of they don't want to be revealed just yet. We have recognition and reward. You could be dealing with someone who's actually very well known. They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be that. This could also be someone who's very assertive, someone who is also very protective as well. They themselves could also dealt with a lot of defeat and conflict as well. Pile one. This is something that you're not seeing as well, but I feel like you're intuiting, you're feeling. There could be a Pisces. We have sacrifice here. I do feel like you sacrifice your energy to people, your love life in general, platonically and romantically. I do feel like you're ending this traccia in Italian means trace. So it's kind of like you're rewriting the book of your fate. Remember, we had skywriting here. I actually feel like you're rewriting your own Akashic record. So you're rewriting your own destiny, and the path that is written in the stars, you're actually rewriting and rerouting the path of the stars for your benefit and your betterment. So this is beautiful. I do see a lot of your psychics, Pisces here, very strongly coming through. But if it's not that, don't worry, it doesn't have to be that. I see you're letting go. You're also seeing someone in a different perspective. You're taking a time out maybe from relationships, and at the bottom of the deck we have the harmony card, which typically would be you know, the lovers card. So that's beautiful. We do have patience as well being rewarded here with the temperance card underneath that. I do see you being very protected in love. The month of August is going to be a very magical month with regard to your love life. I do see that there is someone destined in your love life coming through. They are people, or they are someone, regardless if it's polyamorous relationship or monogamous relationship. I see that this is someone who is really matching you in all ways. So they are also someone who have been through maybe similar things like you have. They've also entered a portal. I do feel like you're both destined to be in each other's lives, and you're both planning for success in your career as well, in your job life in general. I do see a power couple here. I see Libra here. There's balance as well. There's lots of balance. There's lots of reciprocal energy, particularly in your lovemaking as well. Maybe you've been quite late in a balanced relationship, so maybe you haven't experienced that yet, but I do see that you are going to be experiencing a very balanced relationship, pile one, that is destined for you. It's written in the stars, to be honest, and this person is coming in later in your life, I would say, but you'll understand why that is. You're also letting go of any mental conflict as well. Any depression is coming up again. This person, if they are a man, or regardless of gender, if they are a woman, they're carrying the energy of the main masculine in your life. This person is going to be taking charge of the relationship and is going to be advancing towards you. This is also someone who does very well with their money. All right, Pearl One. That's all I have for you, Pearl One. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and also the yoga. If you'd like to carry on with me with the yoga, you can go ahead and do that. All right, Pearl One, thank you so much. Love and light to you. God bless. And I'll catch you in the next reading or next video or next pile. All right, Pearl 2, let's have a look at you, Pearl 2. Okay, Pearl 2. So for you, Pearl 2, we have the bird. So some of you could be singers. Some of you could like to sing. Some of you might like to play music, or you have very good vocal skills. Let's have a look at the archetype cards by Kim Krantz. Remember that it might be a good idea for you to also go back to the intro just to listen again to those planetary activities. There's a lot to pack in a reading. So there's a lot of information that does come through in the reading, which you may want to listen to again another time, or if you like to go deeper into your situation, you can book a private reading with me as well. If you like to look at the testimonials, you can do that on Abstract Medicine on Instagram. That's abstract_medicine on Instagram. Just go to the stories section and you'll find testimonials. So your archetype for the month of August, or whenever you're tuning into this video, remember all of my videos are timeless, is the medallion. Okay, wow, the medallion. Let's have a look at the archetype card for you. For the medallion, we have a hand and a medallion just above the hand. There's darkness around the hand as well, and the medallion is shining brightly. So let's have a look and see what the medallion is about. This could be you, where you're actually, for the month of August, actually seeing how you get to shine, and you get to shine without shame or guilt or fear of casting shadows on people because of your light. I feel like maybe you've been playing small and now you get to play big. I'm picking up on Leo energy, Aries energy as well. You don't have to be those signs, don't worry. I'm just looking for the page for the medallion. This could also be a gift as well that you're receiving. This could be a jewel, gold, I'm hearing, or silver. This could also be a charm that you're using as a tool. This could also be like an amulet as well, or maybe even a tattoo for some of you. All right, so the amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. Okay, so you could be receiving an heirloom as well. All right, so the passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears to be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. When in the light, upholding tradition, protecting, honoring. When in the dark, burdensome, inheritance, habituation. Go deeper if you like, ancient Egyptian scarab amulets. Do you believe that objects contain supernatural properties? When have you experienced this to be true? Imagine if you and your family, school, or social group has a crest, emblem, or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. I'm picking up on Mexico here. I'm picking up on Egypt as well. This could also be something you're doing as a past life regression through the use of an amulet, a jewel, an offering, or something that you're offering to the gods or God. This could also be a crucifix, a relic, a signet ring. Some of you may even be receiving a ring, an offer, a promise, a proposal. Let's have a look now at the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards. There's quite a few cards actually for you, but I'm just going to pick one. We have the Benefactor. There's actually a lot of offerings that are coming through for you for the month of August, Pile 1. You have a lot of abundance coming in for you. It's a fruitful month for you. There's someone who's also wanting to invest in you. You have the right power as well for the month of August. I also see that the Lionsgate portal is going to be of significance on the 8th of August. We also have you repairing your mind, body, and spirit. We have you protecting your future. We also have you needing direction, where someone helps you direct your attention or supports you with your direction, your future, with your focus, your career, your mission, your life purpose. This could also be me, myself as well. If you want to private reading with me or shamanic healing session, I'm also helpful by helping you and guiding you to be on the right path. All right. We also have your treasures hidden in the shadows, as well as reconciliation. So there is something here where you're moving also out of stagnation. You're releasing stagnation, you're releasing your past, and you're entering a very fruitful time for you. I'm also seeing mushrooms as well. I do see you maybe even using plant medicine, maybe even reconciling your soul. So there could be elements of your soul scattered around the planet, or even through other planets. And this could be you actually taking back elements of your soul that you have scattered around. Now, this could also be through things that you've created. Now you get to take back your power, I'm hearing. So say, for example, just as an example, I'm an artist and I have a lot of my paintings as well as murals around the world. So say, for example, if this were to be my pile, I would be doing a meditation in order to reclaim my soul from the creativity, those paintings, those murals that I'd made that are scattered around the world. So I'd be doing that by doing a soul retrieval process through shamanic healing, or even just through a meditation where I just reclaim my soul back from my creations. This could also be you as a musician, a singer as well, or a writer, or as an actor. And that's something that I was picking up on too, where you get to reclaim your soul from projects as well that are scattered around the internet or around the world. I do see that being done with an amulet, or like a mala bead, or a crucifix, or whatever that may be. So Benefactor, grace and generosity. Number 3 is Empress energy. I'm also seeing Amanita muscaria. So that's the mushroom, it's a psychedelic. So I do see you maybe even partaking in some plant medicine journeying, as well as being very financially abundant and nurturing. I also do see pregnancy here as well. Taurus energy with the Empress too. So just, keep an eye out for that. If you don't want to be pregnant, then just make sure that you're using precautions as well. All right. Pole 2, you could be a life path number 3. So the benefactor, grace, generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts, even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. I'm seeing that a lot of your energy that you've invested, your soul, and particularly with your creative projects around the world, online or both, and with people in the physical world, your time, your giving of your time, your giving of your wisdom, your energy, your creative talents, whatever they may be, they have been investments in the past that are making way right now for your future. So you're actually going to be entering a time of harvest, I would say. Pile 2. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as others and yours, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that paradoxically your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. That's wonderful. Let's have a look now at the tarot for pole 2, please, Spirit. We also have in the medallion card 59 here. So we have 59. So the Temperance card, balance for balance. You may have also resonated with pole 2, where there was an energy of balance coming through there. I do see here that you are mastering balance because we have the Chariot card here. So I do see that there is balance here. There's also the energy of Egypt again with the Pharaoh, with the Sphinx energy too. So Egypt could be a place where you could be traveling to or even journeying to, spiritually speaking, or doing a soul retrieval. There's also a caution here where you get to be careful of people who have self-interest and self-preservation is of importance, pole 2. You can't be of use to anyone else if you don't look out for yourself, all right? So just pay attention to caution. Be cautious of those people, as well as people who have publicly shamed you or used like defamation or something like that of your character. I'm also seeing that you are stronger. You're also being supported by very strong women as well for the month of August. You yourself are very strong women as well. Okay, so you are able to face problems with inner strength. With the Chariot card that came out the beginning of your tarot reading, it's very powerful. We have this card of success, confidence, determination paying off as well. You've got victory over illness as well, just generally speaking. We haven't even gone into the health section yet, but there is health here. I'm also picking up on Archangel Metatron as well as Archangel Michael. There's also victory over your enemies, financial problems, goals achieved through self-control, willpower, and discipline. Focus on the battle at hand. There's also travel. There's also driving. There's also maybe buying a car. I'm also hearing adopting a pet, particularly a cat, as well, particularly if you've got like pest issues as well in your home. You're focusing on the battle. You're focusing on winning, not failure as well, I'm hearing. Take satisfaction in your accomplishments, but guard against arrogance, pole 2. That's a general reading for you. Respect is earned, not pushed, all right? We also have the Page of Cups. So There could be direct and brutally honest conversations as well, working with a creative person, or you work in the creative or artistic field, which is what I mentioned earlier. This could also be a younger man or a younger male under the age of 30. This could also be a son of yours coming in, showing a bit of moodiness as well. They could also be a little bit emotional or very emotional. This could also be a sudden surprise or an apology. So expect a message of that possibly for the month of August, or whenever you're tuning into this reading. Doesn't just have to be August, by the way. There's an energy of outgoing and charismatic energy here for the month of August. There's a man here that's entering your life without long-term effects, possibly. But I actually see that a lot of you are moving into commitments here. There's also strong commitments, drive, courage, as well as great success here in general. Beautiful energy, Cancer energy here, as I mentioned. Let's have a look at what to expect. We have the Four of Wands, beautiful card. For your reading, we have creative goals and projects will be completed. Ideas are plentiful. I'm also seeing proposals in marriage as well, especially here with the medallion card. Money doesn't necessarily mean happiness. Celebrate life passages, reward yourself for the success you've achieved. You feel really alive and excited about the future. A period of freedom and new choices begins. Beautiful. There's also something to sing about, particularly with the bird that came out in your pile. We also have the Ace of Swords. So what to expect is, excellent time for work, intellectual projects as well, clear decisions, breakthroughs as well are possible after breakdowns, maybe even depression, maybe even writer's block, artist block. You're moving into clarity. There's also better mental health as well. The ability to persevere will be crucial during this period, Pile 2. Decisions should be guided by what is just, true, and honorable. Think of problems as opportunities for change as well. So you're really gaining control of the reins here in your life, Pile 2, and you're seeing problems as an opportunity for change as well as lessons that you can learn from. Let's have a look at your health and well-being. Of course, we had you being better in your health and your mental health in general. Let's go deeper. We've got the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. We have 33, and your pile is pile 2 with the number 3 in the benefactor card. So I'm seeing there's actually a lot of balance here. I do see you working with people. This could also be a counselor, a marriage counselor, friends around you. There's a lot of mastery and learning. I'm seeing that you're going through counseling, or you're looking at doing some self-help or reading some self-help books as well. There's also careful planning for your goals in the future as well. You're also making sure that you're maybe weighing yourself, actually literally weighing yourself on a scale daily, and you've got some sort of like regime going on that's balanced. Okay, whatever that may be, you're looking towards the future, and you're looking at your well-being and your physical well-being through exercise, through what you eat as well. That's going to be changing for the month of August. I feel like generally speaking, your health is good. There's also good business as well, and good business practice at work. Remember, people that you work with also have a direct effect on your health. I do see that there are people who want to work with you, collaborate with you. There's a lot of teamwork dynamics, so that's good for your health in general. There's also financial support as well, which is also good for your financial health. We also have the Eight of Wands here. So you're in a major crossroad in your life. I do see that there's careful planning, which is of importance, but I do see that you're moving quickly towards your success and opportunity in general. I do think that this month is going to go slow and fast at the same time with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card. That would make sense because it's about space and time working together. So how do you make opportunities count for you in a short amount of time so that you can gain momentum and fast momentum and success? So I do see that there's going to be kind of like time leaping for the month of August for you, Pile 2. It's a good time to clarify your goals, set new priorities as well. Let's have a look at your finances and your career. I do see travel. I mean, there's a lot of cards that have jumped out, but I'm not going to take them. I'm just going to take one. Okay. One for your finances and your career. I mean, wow, we've got the Six of Wands, Sagittarius energy here, Leo energy, as well as Aries energy for some of you, Cancer energy I mentioned earlier too. You don't have to have these signs, but you might have them in your chart. We have your dreams and plans are fully and finally fulfilled. You're also entering a major, spontaneous, adventurous time in your life too, where you're able to also, book a traveling trip as well, or just time out. So you have the means to do that. There's hard work and careful planning result in glorious success. I do also see you experiencing fame, public recognition as well, pile two. There's also a butterfly that's just flown onto the window directly towards me. So I'm seeing that you're actually, learning from pains, and you've been transmuting and transforming just miraculously. It's amazing. Just make sure that you avoid arrogance. There's also financial reward here for hard work made. I also do see that in your career, you're going to be less overwhelmed. If you feel a little bit overwhelmed, go and talk to I'm hearing resources at your work, or human resources, or to a counselor to help you restrict, with your restrictions mentally, like if you're feeling blocked or stuck or something like that, or overwhelmed, or if you have personal issues, just have a personal day off. You don't always have to be working every day. Just make sure that you do take self-care, because sometimes even being in the public realm and being famous can be a bit overwhelming as well. Let's have a look, part 2, now at your love life. Picking up on Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy for some of you, maybe very strong fire signs in general, Leo, Aries, as well as Sagittarius, Pisces energy, as well as Cancer coming in strong. All right. Now let's have a look at your love life and your relationships. Pile 2. Wow. So the first card we have is Destiny, number 10. We also had the Destiny card in pile 1. So there could be some crossovers here. I do see that there is an evolution taking place in your life, that there is someone destined to be in your life. If you haven't met them already, you will be in the month of August. I also do see that this could be someone that you are already connected to. There's going to be more of a heart-to-heart conversation, I'm hearing as well. This person is very generous as well. We have the throat chakra, which makes a lot of sense. I'm using the psychic tarot, by the way. There's going to be communication, better communication. Maybe this is part of your love language, where you communicate how you love. You communicate loving words. You're also going to be improving how to communicate loving words to your spouse, partner, significant other. The psychic tarot card we have fertility, which is number 3, which is the Empress, and I did pick up on that, remember, earlier with number 3 in the benefactor card. So I do see that there is a potential birthing. Some of you could be getting pregnant for the month of August. Some of you could actually be very, 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 very fertile this month. And if you don't want to be pregnant, you don't want to get pregnant, you don't want to get someone else pregnant, then use caution and precautionary measures. I also do see that you're birthing something new here. There's a new way of speaking as well with your partner or your significant other. There's also someone who's going to be asking you out on a date. They're going to be vocalizing this. They're going to be singing it from the rooftops, possibly. They could even be writing about you. Like, they could be using you as your muse, but not using you in a bad way. Just there's a muse energy here. There's amusement as well. I also do see there's a start of a new destined relationship. Beautiful energies. There's definitely a change to your vocal cords, where maybe there have been some blockages. You've also been healing your sacral chakra. So if you've had any confidence issues in the bedroom or in your love life in general, that's going to be improving. I do see a beginning and a start of a family here for those of you who are single as well. Yeah, and we have the crown chakra. You may already be communicating with your partner, your spouse, already psychically, through your meditations, or just psychically, just in general. There's telepathic communication is improving in your marital situation. So you could actually just be telepathically communicating with your significant other. That's going to be improving. And I do also see that this is someone who and you're entering a life with someone who is going to be making you feel very fulfilled. We have material harvest here as well. So I do see with number 9 there could actually literally be pregnancy. It's 9 months, and then we have a fertility card. So I do see that there is someone who is being sent to you by the gods, from the gods, to as your harvest. So this is someone that you've wished for all your life to be in your life, and this is your main masculine. At the bottom of the deck we have the authority card with number 4, which is the divine masculine. So we have a power couple here. We have Triumph again, which is the Chariot card. You're entering a relationship, if you haven't already, with someone who has very similar viewpoints as you, and this is someone who's also very well known, maybe like you, in a creative field. This is a power couple dynamic, and both of you are going to be sharing your light to the world. You're going to be sharing your wisdom to the world, and you're going to be casting a lot of light and shadow to the world that people need to see and hear. Beautiful energy, very powerful couple, very powerful energies. Pile 2, that's all I have for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, or book a reading with me, you can do that. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd be honoured to read for you or conduct a shamanic healing session for you. Thank you so much. Love and light. God bless. Take care. Okay, pile 3. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let's have a look and see what's for you. Well, pile 3, we have the car. We have a red car here. Some of you might be driving a lot, maybe doing some road trips for the month of August, pile 3. Maybe there's some driving. I just heard horse riding. Some of you could be riding as well. There could be a visit. Someone could be visiting you by car. We have the riddle, all right, with the archetypes card. So your main card for the month of August is the riddle. Riddle me this, riddle me that. There could be something cryptic that you're needing to decipher, maybe that spirit is bringing in. Let's have a look. At the riddle. So I'm just looking in the guidebook here. Maybe something in your past was, or maybe in the month of August was confusing, unclear, and maybe this is something you're going to be getting clarity about for the month of August. There's also 3 hands here and an intertwining sort of three snake loops. So maybe there's some sort of cosmic disclosure coming through here as well, with you know, unidentified object activity that you could be seeing in the month of August. Maybe this is also something that you've just been unsure about, but you've been aware of, that there are other sentient beings and other planets maybe coming to visit. And maybe this is something that you could actually be experiencing for the month of August, like an apparition or something like that. Let's see what else. Okay, so pile 3. Pile 3. We have page 171. So 171 could be important numbers for you for the month of August. So we have the puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You are thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom in a Zen koan. Focusing harder won't do it. Neither will increased effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellectual or intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. So maybe this is about releasing control about an outcome or the outcome, whatever that is. And just letting things just come to you. Maybe the message needs to come to you and land on you like a feather, you know, lands on the ground. When in light, a great awakening or aha moment. When in dark, manipulation, deceit, trickery. Go deeper, maybe, by practicing the Buddhist I don't know mind. Who am I? The only way to work with a riddle successfully is to not work. Ponder these cones or koans. The coin that's lost in the river is found in the river. If you meet the Buddha, kill the Buddha. Okay, because remember, we always need to, the point of having a master, a guru, a teacher is to supersede their teaching, to learn and learn more than that, so that you can then become a master or a teacher. So we actually have two cards for you, two oracle cards for you for the month of August. We have Sky Dancers, Surrender, which is what I mentioned with number 48, Surrender. We also have Mindful and Groupthink, which is number 40. So again, I feel like for the month of August, you're going to be surrendering any mental activity and control. You're going to be more in the flow. You're going to be letting time just evade itself. And just yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're going to be maybe even dancing, just not having a care in the world, just releasing control. So going to be reading the card of the Sky Dancers with number 48. 4-4 could be significant, 44, and the 4th of August could be significant in particular. We also have the Hanged Man energy with number 12 with 48. So I see that there is Pisces energy here for some of you, could be significant, and letting go indeed, and surrendering, and letting God. Liberation from attachment, surrender. When a Sky Dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you have become earthbound, plodding and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking it. Surrender. The Sky Dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself, in your work, or in your love life. Do not assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. By simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground, you are transforming it as you observe the drama and unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The Sky Dancers know the maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and the most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life, and even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own identity. Dragonflies could also be significant. Let's have a look at the general messages for the collective who picked pile 3. So we have the 9 of Swords. You're releasing guilt, grief, and emotional pain, as well as sleepless nights, and anxiety, anguish, and worry. Pile 3. That's the main message. Shuffling the cards. We have the Judgment card and the 7 of Pentacles. So there could be some arguments coming up for you, or maybe some conflict coming up within yourself up to the surface, maybe some legal or contractual issues, but they will be resolved, by the way, for the month of August in your favor. Libra energy here, maybe Gemini and Aquarius as well coming up for me, as well as Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Pile 3. If you have wronged someone, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on in your life. Find a new career. If you have been in a low period, this card signifies a turnaround. We also have the 7 of Pentacles, which indicates a major turning point in your finances. Take a complete financial inventory. Money comes in from investments. Use this time to assess progress towards career goals and financial planning. If there is a little profit, radically change your direction or money issues. Choose a low risk investment and plan carefully, pile 3. I also see the Six of Swords here. So, whatever problems you have had, unfavorable judgments in a lawsuit, they are going to be resolved. Any unwanted marriage proposals or issues, that's going to be resolved. Overwhelming issues or crises, they're going to be resolved. If you've been feeling unable to cope with day-to-day problems, if you've had mind fog, that's going to be resolved. If you've had depression, that's going to be resolved. You're going to be dealing with an aftermath of problems from your past that have drained you. But I do see that this is coming up for the surface so that you can heal fully. I do see that travel is going to be of importance to you, as well as getting grounded. So the month of August, I see you eating nourishing foods, maybe dancing, maybe traveling over water as well, for you. All right, so let's have a look and see what to expect for the month of August, please, Spirit. We have the Four of Swords. So whatever personal battles you've been dealing with, you're going to be healing, you're going to be surrendering, you're going to be opening up your heart, particularly if you've been dealing with heartbreak or grief. There's going to be more peace for the month of August for you, Pile 3. There's going to be better sleep as well, mental clarity. There's also going to be peace after a battle or conflict or legal battle. We have the King of Cups for you, Pile 3, which refers to a man over the age of 40 with a warm and caring personality, extremely friendly and outgoing. So this could be someone entering your life. This could be a new person entering your life as well. Others can count on him and on you as well, Pile 3. You're also acting very responsibly in your love life or just in general in your life. There's also someone who gives you wise advice. This man is in a position of authority and has the respect of many. In regard to your love life, he is giving and trustworthy. So if you are with someone like that, then it's a great sign. In your health, for the month of August, we have the Four of Pentacles. So I do see that you're just doing a lot of self-care, working on your self-care, making sure not to overgive as well. Just working on nourishing foods, nourishment, personal growth is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing the Eight of Pentacles. So again, it's maybe some of you are doing staycations, so maybe just short trips by car. Some of you are going to be planning maybe travel over water, maybe in the autumn, winter months, possibly. I do see that you're going to be working again on yourself. You're going to be doing some self-improvement, maybe even just working on your projects that give you joy and help you in your well-being. This is also a practice that you're going to be doing consistently, like for example, yoga. It doesn't have to be yoga, but it's a yoga practice for a reason, because you practice it without judgment. Let's have a look at your finances. We have the Two of Wands for your finances, Pile 3. So we have an indication of growth and personal power and courage. Your finances are going to be improving. Your career is going to be improving. This is about acting decisively and embarking on a new adventure. So this could be a new job role, a new position, a new power position. It's going to be helping your personal power as well. This involves thinking outside of the box. This is definitely new energy, and creative ideas will be successful, but you have to commit all your energy to this new project or new projects. We also have the Chariot card again, so beautiful energy with regard to your career and your success, but even generally speaking, it's about success, confidence, courage, as well as determination and victory. So I do see that you're on the right direction. You're moving quickly towards your goals positively. Archangel Metatron energy, Cancer energy here. Maybe for some of you, even Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy coming in through as well. Beautiful energy. I mean, we also have you maybe even meeting the love of your life at work, because we have the Emperor card that came in and the King of Wands. This could be someone who's creative or who is in a position of power. This is someone who is very loving as well. They're very handsome, very attractive, very charming. They could be about 40 or a little bit over the age of 40. There's a loving relationship between father and child. There's also you gaining mastery in your job place and maybe even getting a promotion at work. There's also someone who's taking action towards you, and this is someone who has a lot of desire and attraction towards you. They are very innovative as well and creative, and they've been dealing with control issues, and they're going to be surrendering control issues in their in their love life, maybe even with you. This person could be from Africa or from a very hot climate. All right, this person could be dark skinned or lighter skinned. In either way, they're very different from you, but you have the same feelings and ideas about the world, I'm hearing. Let's have a look at your love life using the Psychic Tarot, please, Spirit. Love and relationships. This is also someone who is very protective over you and protective over their home. This is someone who places security cameras as well around the home. They protect their assets, and that includes you. Okay, so don't take that negatively. Pile 3. Let's have a look at your love life with regards to the Psychic Tarot. Wow. I mean, we have the universe. And bottom of the deck, we have Destiny. Destiny has been coming in all the piles. I'm going to end your reading with the universe card because it is a completion. So I do feel like if you have been single for a long time, or if you've been single recently and you've been healing your heartbreak or grief or pain or whatever that may be, you're entering a new cycle in your life. You're entering a new chapter in your life that's going to be very, very different from your past. This is also you entering a new chapter in your life where you're surrendering into the work of spirit, the work of the cosmos, the work of the universe for your betterment and for you in mind. I do see that you have made a plea to the universe to radically change your life, and this involves a relationship. This involves someone who wants to resolve conflict with you as well. This is someone who is healthy, who is not toxic, someone who may travel towards you. You may go on a road trip with them. This is someone who feels very complete within themselves, their souls, and who completes you as well, again in a positive and not toxic way. I do see that there is going to be travel in general. I do see there's online presence as well between both of you. So maybe you're starting a project online or creating an endeavor together where you're going to be working together. And I do also see you coming together, and this is going to be your lasting relationship. The person that you're going to be with in the month of August, or whenever you're tuning into this video, is going to be the one that you're going to be with for the long term. I don't see anyone else coming in. That's all I have for you. Pile 3, this is someone who is also Gemini, maybe, or even Aries, or has very strong fire in their chart, by the way. They're also a very good dancer. Pile 3, that's all I have for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please do let me know how it resonates. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do that directly on the website, or a healing session, or you just want to tip me as well as an expression of gratitude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You can do that on the website. And God bless. I hope you've enjoyed the yoga as well. Take care. Bye for now.